Good morning, everyone. Evening, wherever you're from. Market's looking pretty good. I promised everyone in the Discord that I will do the market update right now. So yeah, let's start on GBP USD. For our chart, what we clearly can see is that price action has been stepping down. Price is currently reacting from the supply, which is a resistance above, and internal structure has broken bearish over here, meaning that again loads of sellers are heavily induced. Yesterday we were looking for a sell on EU, but we were wrecked a bit too early, then price melted all the way down. This stuff happens, part of the game. But now the market looks pretty good, pretty good. So what happens? We have a bearish break of structure. We have a bearish range. Price has reacted from a 15-minute supply POI, has consolidated for quite some time and has created a nice area of support. We also have this trend line build up. We have higher time frame trend line build up. So longs, are looking pretty slick, if you ask me. So looking for longs on GBP USD. Same goes for EU. Let's start on the 4-hour chart on EU as well. Right, what we can see is that we have this massive bearish range over here, broke bearish. Price has come into this supply, which also have a resistance on top, going into the hourly structure. What we clearly can see is that yesterday we had this major support that we wanted to target. We went short over here. But yeah, price just wanted to move a little bit higher before melting. So that's unfortunate, but bias was correct as always. Morning. Thing is that now we took out this major area of support. All the liquidity, important liquidity has been taken. Now, looking at the market, it's pretty similar to what we see on GU. We see an area of support. Let me jump it into the 15-minute time frame. We have an area of resistance on top. We have an area of support. Price is reacting from that support currently, as we had on GU as well. So what I'm waiting for, honestly, is a pretty easy sweep and go. Same goes for GU, sweep and go. Over here, look at this. It looks, honestly, it looks pretty good. So this looks like an A+ setup that we can take, targeting opposite liquidity. Now let's see if we can catch an entry. We see an entry. Pretty good stuff, if you ask me. I'll put them both on the 5-minute time frames like this. Now let's wait for a solid sweep. The DXY has also an area of resistance. I need to see a sweep over here. There is one big but, and the but is that we have some imbalance over here that can be easily filled. So we need to be a bit careful. If we do a minor sweep, in my opinion, that's not enough. We need to see a strong wick, a strong sweep, and a strong reaction, and then we can enter off a 1-minute entry confirmation. But the overall trade, the overall setup looks just good. So that's nice, that's nice. For the Forex calendar though, we have high impacting news later today. We have the non-farm payrolls, which obviously is one of the highest impacting news of the month. But we want to be in and out of the session. Don't want to be stuck in this trade forever, and really need to make sure that we're going out soon enough, right? But the market looks good. It really looks good. Especially look at this. We're coming into the supply. From that supply, we're starting to show some bearish price action, which is inducing sellers. Look at this trend line. We'll mark it properly. Trend line liquidity. It looks really good. Both pairs. If anyone has a question, drop it in the chat. Happy to go over it. Now let's wait. We need to be a bit careful because if this sweeps, we have a liquidity low here as well to take account of. We can see an early sweep on GU, but we have to understand that here is as well an internal area of support. So if we sweep this and respect this area and GU takes all that liquidity and the DXY takes it as well, well then yeah, then the focus will be on GU for today. I will take my MT5 here. I want to take it here as well. Let's see. Drop it down to the 5 minutes currently. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful price action. But we need to see an aggressive sweep. It's very important. DXY has done the sweep, which is nice. Again, if anyone got any questions, put them in the chat. I'm happy to go over them. Right, let's wait. What I love about GU though is that it's reacting from a 15-minute area. EU is not reacting from an area. Well, it probably is from a 1 minute or 2 minute area, but what I like about GU is that it really reacts from something, then breaks internal structure towards the downside multiple times. This is again inducing what? Well, sellers, obviously. You get also perfect mitigations over here, price just steps in to supply and inducing sellers. Yeah, Paige, it really looks clean. It really does. I think my eyes are potentially more on GU, like I said, because it's reacting from an area, and I do love to see if price reacts from an area, because, well, if then we break bearish, there is for sellers more reason to go short, and for us more reason to go long. It's that simple. Okay, we have this first sweep. Let's see if we can get something of a solid reaction. Morning. Welcome, good to have you here. Need to be aware that this is pushing down, but I want to see EU sweeping as well. That would be a double confirmation for me. DXY looks also pretty solid. Yeah, I think we have to wait for EU as well, but it looks pretty good. This is not an entry that I would take. It's just a bit too early for me. But if price steps in, does a little bit of a push down, and then comes up, that would be an entry. Let's see. We have to be sharp, focused. Looks good. This is weird, but hey, sometimes this one pair is respecting price action whilst the other is sweeping it. But yeah, better stay a little bit safe. There's no need to chase the entry. There will be opportunities, and if there's an opportunity, we probably will be able to catch it. Check how this 1 minute is looking. This might be the entry. We'll say it into the VIP section. Because there's a delay on YouTube, be aware. You can, all right, going to enter on the trade. With a bit of a bad fill, but that's fine. 34.226. Right, we are in the trade. Let's see if it wants to push to take profit. Look at that, we see a nice push. I expect a reaction from this area of supply because this is where sellers come in, so we probably see another push down. We might even come into this area and then do another push. But that's completely fine. We need to have some room for error and let price do its thing. That's why we have a 10 pip stop loss. But this looks good. This looks good. There's still this liquidity low that can be grabbed, but it's all good. It's all nice. I might take profits. Ready for the cocktails? Yeah. I'm going to Curacao Monday, so I won't be trading live for 10 days, and that's good because I need some time off the charts. I probably will check the New York sessions, but yeah, we'll go to Curacao, little Netherlands, small Netherlands. Yeah, it will be nice with the family. We have rented a nice big villa. So yeah, all good. And I will be answering all of your questions in the Discord though, right? That's obvious. All right, price is pushing just perfect. Love it. Let's see if we can get a payout that will pay for all the expenses in Curacao. Let me know in the chat if you took the same trade. Let me know in the chat. We're pushing pretty nice. If we come into this trend line, that will be a break-even trade for me. I've sent the exact entry straight into the VIP section, so the VIP got the perfect entry. If you want to join the VIP, I've put a link in the description down below. If you would just want to join the Discord, there's also a link below. So yeah, definitely make sure to make wise use of it. Look at this. This is just beauty. This one sweeps, this one doesn't. This is why we have the two screens next to each other, because we always want to see the difference, right? The divergence between the two pairs. Wouldn't be surprised if EU grabs this liquidity and wants to go down, but we need to make sure we break even soon enough, meaning this touch of this trend line, meaning when sellers come in, if we sweep this trend line, there's always a chance price can reverse on us, and that's why we want to move to break even at those levels. What's the DXY showing? Look at that, just beautiful. But again, price can always go against us. An alert on the trend line. It's coming into this supply now. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, if you made enough profits, that's completely fine. No need to chase any entries. I mean, the market will give opportunities day in, day out. So there's no need to chase. If you have banked a few percentages, that's just perfect. Enjoy it. Come back next week. And if you got a payout, well, wait for the payout date on the props, and then come back stronger. Buy another challenge with that money to scale up the capital. Okay, expected a push down from here. Yeah, looks good. And again, price can always reverse on us, and that's fine. That's completely normal. It is just what it is. It's just what it is. Nice, Paige took the trade with me as well. Awesome. Yes, everything is going towards 50k, 100k for now. For flexibility's sakes, I think it will be 50k. All good, all good. Just do whatever feels good. I mean, there's no rush in this game, right? Just take it slow, take it easy. Capital will grow. No need to rush. It's just unnecessary. There will be endless opportunities, and this is where I was caught up when I was starting day trading and learning day trading. That I always had a thought process in my head that everything needed to go fast today, this week. But I've learned that playing the game of patience is what makes real money in the end, right? So you need to take it slow. Everything comes on time. Respect the game, absolutely. Let's see if we want to push up higher. The 15-minute candle looks good. Still, 1.5 minutes to go. Anything can happen in that short amount of time. And the reason I'm not going to de-risk yet is because we're still in this bearish range. So in this bearish internal range, let me phrase it correctly, in this internal bearish range, price can induce sellers time and time again. So we don't want to be at break even or de-risk too soon, because we want room for error. We want price to induce sellers that will give extra power to our entry. And this, yeah, look, it comes into that area, it reacts from that area. It's just beautiful. If you understand how people get wrecked time and time again and how one side is getting induced, it's just beautiful to see. And sometimes they're right, sometimes the price just melts because, right, if sellers in these areas are looking for shorts and every time they get stopped out, they won't be trading the strategy anymore. So at some point, yeah, they have to be right? And that's just how it works. And this is where our edge is determined and how it works with win rate. We don't win every trade, right? We win 50, 60% of our trades with a 1 to 2 risk to reward. It's just highly profitable, highly profitable. All right, can delete this one. Not going to trade it anymore. No EU. I've been trading EU more lately than GU because EU has been giving me more entries. But yeah, today is GU. That's nice. I like how GU moves overall. Look, this is also important factor. We have to understand that if you understand structure over here, you can see that this is the 15-minute internal low. So if we break this, I will put an alert there. That's also a very interesting area to move to break even in terms of the DXY, because the DXY is always the opposite what we are trading. Oh, wait, maybe I now just stepped in, so we can expect something like this or something like this. It's always a possibility, always. What's gold doing? I really didn't like gold though. Messy price action, just not loving it. Bitcoin, well, just pushing up, potentially will go higher again. Same story, inducing. What I want to see is breaking bearish to go long. That's simple, that's simple. Induce one side, wait for the early traders to be trapped, swept, and go against them, like we have over here, right? Inducement of sellers, buyers trapped, wait for buyers to be taken out, more sellers induced, and now we can go against them. It's that simple story every single time. Creates a resistance area. This is interesting. You see, creates an area of resistance. How come? Thanks. Will do. We'll send in some pictures in the Discord. But thanks, and have a great day. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so why is this a resistance? Well, what we clearly can see, price steps in, stops here. The price always stops for a reason, right? Always. Now, from this little low, I have to go in detail here. From this little low, we push up, break through, come back in. So this is what we call a potential support resistance flip. But the resistance can only be confirmed if price steps in another time and do a bearish inducement. because otherwise it's just a low and a high. So we need those things to be confirmed. Well, we have it confirmed right now. We're at the break. Now we took it out, price is just going up higher. We're potentially moving this stuff to break even anytime soon, potentially on the trend line. You have to draw the trend line properly though. This is the trend line. So when we reach the trend line, I will move my stop to break even. But this is a good time to de-risk the trade to 50% of the loss, of potential loss. So it will be around, let me see, around here. This is where I'm going to move my stop to. No need to have full R risk anymore. It's just unnecessary. I will notify the VIP. Right, de-risking the trade, easy. So now we never can have that full R loss. This is pretty important, right? You need always to protect your capital, because protecting your capital is what keeps you alive in this business. It's just how it works. We need to be alive. We need to be kept alive. Look, this is also what I also love to see. There are so many people that believe in the Fibonacci. Look, we're now in the Fibonacci area. We will see a potential push down from the Fib area, because people trade the golden zone, the golden pocket, whatever you want to name it. But very, very often it's a pool of liquidity. You have to understand that if a strategy is widely known, like support and resistance, like trend lines, supply and demand, SMC nowadays, right? It's very famous. It's the smart way to trade, which is bullshit. It's just market structure 101. It's pretty simple to understand, SMC, but you have to reverse your thought process. Do you think that major institutions, banks, are let you play with all those strategies without taking your money? They know what strategies are traded, and what they do is they hire people from MIT, from Harvard, from all those good universities to build their algorithms around certain strategies. So what they do is the algorithms and market makers play a big role in it when it comes to volume. They create areas of support. They create an SMC potential entry. They will create all those things to get you induced into the market. And what you need to understand is that if you understand all those different strategies, well, now you can see that very often those strategies won't hold. And don't get me wrong, you can be profitable with every single strategy. That's obvious. Support and resistance traders can be profitable. It's true. Trendline traders can be profitable. Supply and demand traders can be profitable. SMC traders can be profitable. ICT traders can be profitable. You can all be profitable in every single strategy, but 95% of traders is not profitable. And this is where they grab the money. And what you also need to think about is that there are major institutions like hedge funds, banks, that simply trade support and resistance. I mean, not the workers or not the people behind the screens there. No, the algorithms are programmed to buy from a support, sell from a resistance with very strong risk management. So banks are not here to grab our money because we're nothing compared to the other major institutions. No, they always play the game together. So they're always trying to grab each other's money, right? JP Morgan can be fighting with Chase over a support zone. This is how the markets really run, and when you understand that that's the real narrative here, and you can read price action, you can understand narrative, you can understand different strategies, things will become a bit more easier when it comes to finding the right entries, timing the right entries. That's key. Honestly, that's key. Anyway, I will be ending the stream for now. I will be going live with my VIP to manage this trade even more. I hope you all got the entry. Thanks for being here, appreciate it big time. Please subscribe to my channel, like this stream, and if you got any questions, well, you can come into the Discord. I'm happy to go over all of your questions and help you all. If you want to be part of the VIP, well, easy. I put the Whop link below. Through the Whop link you get an instant VIP access in my Discord as well, and you get access to my full A to Z day trading course, which teach you everything about this strategy and how you can make money with this as well. All right, thanks for watching. See you later on. We'll see a nice pullback right now, which is completely fine. Remember, we are in the golden pocket, in the golden fib area, so I couldn't care too less. More liquidity to grab here. Anyway, I will go live with the VIP, and I will speak to you in 10 days, because in around 10 days I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Cheers.